Did you ever wake up after a full night's sleep, but you still feel tired and you actually quite feel like exhausted, but you can't quite put your finger on it? Something's just feeling not right. And what happens when the moods change and it just feels a little bit different? And the body just doesn't feel like it can feel like what you feel like, but you just can't put your finger on it. And so I just want to tell you that you're not broken and you're not imagining it either. This is real. This is something really, really real. I truly believe what is happening is that us women, we sometimes lose our rhythm. And I don't mean this in a vague way. I literally mean that the body is designed to move through cycles. Whether you're still having a cycle or whether you're post-menopause, there's a rhythm and a cycle that actually governs our energy, it governs our hormones, it governs our moods, and it also governs our metabolism. The cycles and the rhythms within a woman's body is really in tune with nature. But modern life has actually pulled us out of our rhythm. And the stresses of modern life as well has made us feel exhausted. And it's made us feel like, we've lost that signal. We're not grounded anymore. And this is why I have created the 29-day feminine power protocol. And it's about getting us back into our rhythm. So over 29 days, I'm going to take you through the lunar cycle, because here's what most people don't know. The lunar cycle and the female hormonal cycle are almost identical in the length and in the effect that it has on us. So what I'm going to teach is what you eat to support your body when you rest it, when you need to, have more energy, but it's all aligning the nervous system, the hormonal system. I'm also gonna touch on the liver, but the body starts to remember what it feels like when you start getting back into your rhythm. And we are going to work on the nervous system first, because I feel like this is the root of many of us, especially in midlife, that gets knocked out of control, because a stressed nervous system throws the hormones into a little bit of chaos. And then what happens with the liver is the liver is the organ that actually clears out the hormones. And so when the liver is sluggish, these hormones are not being recirculated and they're not being cleaned out, and everything's a little bit messy. And so this is really going to be super, super exciting, because when our body is back in cycle and back in a rhythm, you're going to feel back to yourself again. So the things that you can, start feeling is that you will sleep deeper and being able to jump out of bed with more energy, but the mood will also stabilize. And there is a shift in your weight, because when the metabolism comes back into balance, there is a shift. When the body feels safe around the nervous system, we release what we don't need either. So all of these things are really, really possible when we start getting back into our absolute rhythm. So I am hoping that you're going to join me for 29 days. The best thing is it's only $29. So it's accessible to every woman. It's just, I'm so passionate about teaching this that I just want every woman to know how to put their own bodies back into rhythm with the natural cycles of nature that have had an impact on us forever. And so when we work with the cycles of nature and we work with our own bodies, that's when we start to thrive. That's when we start to feel like we've got it. So either just comment below like, I'm in and I want the info, and I'll send the link, or there'll be a link below this video. And I hope to see you on the 29-day feminine power protocol. Mwah.